Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the home of the Rockets as we are live from Houston, Texas. And, of course, Dylan Brooks. Team moving on here without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
The offensive rebound. Back to Turner for three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. On offense, here are the Rockets.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Şengün, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Halliburton. Screen by Siakam. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Good on the bucket.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Out to Smith. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And here is Siakam. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Green. And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Drills it from outside.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Thompson outside. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Halliburton. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Here's Halliburton. Following the basket by Jalen Green. Goes up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 7.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Green up on top. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Now, here's Halliburton. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Left side, Turner. Over Smith. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Green in the post. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Siakam. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. And the foul on Torrey Eason. That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul. In for the Pacers. Number 2, Andrew
Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Toppin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the inside. And stolen by Siakam.
Rockets foul.
A second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark Nembhard is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. so it's Houston with it. 3-point lead. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Pacers ball.
Toppin with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
In the corner, Murray with it. Indiana again missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And that does it for the first quarter. Houston on top as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. The second quarter coming up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
The shot's good from Halliburton. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days. But it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Misses the 3. Rockets leading by 5. Smith inside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Gm19. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution on the board.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Whitmore. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. All alone. And that's good for 2. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. And stolen by Thibault. Van Vliet. With the bucket. Van Vliet's got 6.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish the fast break.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Halliburton looking around. Indiana again missing. Houston leading by 9. Smith with it. Guarded by Murray. Back to Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Siakam. Back to Turner. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Murray. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
On the floor for your Rockets, number 1.
And here are the Rockets. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Releases from 15. A rebound by Marjanovic.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 15.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Van Vliet wide open. Good on the three-point shot. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Inside, Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
5-0 for 3. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Murray. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Murray's got his first points of the night.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Thompson right side. No good from 18.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Halliburton. And the lead is down inside single digits. Halliburton's got 10 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Timeout called the Rockets. .11 left to play here in the second quarter. Smith outside. Pass to Green. Smith scanning the floor. Down low. Here's Whitmore. Over McConnell. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pacers trail by 9. And a wide open look for Siakam. And he's good on the 3 ball. Siakam's got 5.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Pass to Murray. Now, here's McConnell. Siakam outside. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Green bounce pass. And stolen by McConnell. Gets it off. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point game. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Halliburton with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Siakam. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Green up on top. He's got 12.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Pass to Murray for the 3. It's good from long range. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rockets on defense. Halliburton for 3. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets leading by 8. Green left side. Thybulle up top. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Smith with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 5.
That's too easy for Smith. That's automatic from that short corner.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Halliburton. It's stolen by Smith. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, D.A. Got that bucket in no time at all. That's now 8 points for Keegan Murray.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
And stolen by Murray. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Out to Turner. Indiana moving the ball over. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
In for the Pacers.
Rockets leading by 7. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 11.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Thompson outside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Right side Turner. And so Indiana again turning it over.
Substitution on the board.
There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Now Van Vliet. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers trail by 9. From the arc. No good on that one. Now here's Van Vliet. In the corner, it's Eason. Thompson outside. Pass to Marjanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up and plays it nice and easy. Marjanovic has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Back to Van Vliet. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Halliburton drives in. Turner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Timeout called the Rockets. Rockets leading by 11.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Van Vliet outside. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Green. They get a hand on it. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
Can't happen.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And here's Halliburton. Knocked away. Bible with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Team foul.
Halliburton outside. It's hauled in by Thibault. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Şengün with the ball. Now guarded by Murray.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Halliburton for three. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Whitmore with it. And Whitmore throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Pacers trailed by 21. Screen by Siakam. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Halliburton's got 23.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Houston.
Here's Whitmore. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well. And two words you hear about Whitmore a lot: power and energy. Not many rookies are as ready for the physical rigors of the NBA as he is.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness, and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income. Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Driving inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
Team foul. At the line for Houston.
Free throw good, Green. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. This one for three. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. For three, Murray. Rebound by Smith. On offense, here are the Rockets. What a stretch they've got.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
On the wing, Thompson takes a three. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
The drive by Smith. Misses from close range.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup. A 1-0 record against the Pacers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Green.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Nice shot by Smith.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Y'all just a portion. Connect to the source and let it energize like endorphins. Let's go, we bored it. We tired of them, they boring. Keep on skateboarding, relieve you of boredom.
Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal. Seems like a leap in time back to simpler days when technological advances were minimal.
Out of the emporium, more glorious poems to bend. From hard work, no teleporting it in. I don't speak words according to them. I'm Sir Diesel, attracted sighted once the tourist is in. My assortment keeps supporting the men. Like Cost Plus, off track, it's hard to stay on track. When my thoughts run, rapid pace to leave a nasty taste in their throat. Sure to leave them blue, that's indigo. Getting pretentious won't get any mileage. Whole plot shot out the air like enemy pilots. Take the trivia top.